The thing that runs through my life, not just bikes, is obsession. Whether it's stupid, whether I'm going to become broke along the way to achieve it, I've got to do it, otherwise it will drive me mad. Since I was a kid, I loved anything that had an engine in it. So cars, bikes, anything. I was given an old XS400. I took the entire thing apart right down to the last nut and bolt in my mum's shed. I could easily spend a month shaping foam.
Is there a reason why?
Because I am really bad at sticking with an idea. The one that's over there, like this, I can see it's too wavy. When it's painted, there'll be too much going on for your eye to focus on, so I need to take some of that out. I'm not thinking like I want to build a scrambler when I start, or I want to build a cafe. It's just, it is what it is. I've done most of it, I've just got to figure out how this pipe is going to join up to that pipe. One thing that I really love, I don't know why, because I'm not really into them otherwise, is the design of speedboats, like really high-end speedboats. You know when people were talking about like wood being such a stupid thing to use on a bike? Why? God, the vapours in this can are lethal. If I had that ability to draw something on paper and 5 months later out pops a bike that looked like that piece of paper, it would feel like a sense of achievement. But maybe some of the thrill of it would be gone. It will probably work. Oh, I don't know. Because it's like the anguish that you go through. Maybe you spend a week and it's not working, it's driving you mad. I need that, like, pain. The dirt racer, that's a prime example of what I wanted to do, but it went too far. You know, it's like every time I see this thing, I'll never know what to think, really. The process that I went through to make that was insane. I just bought a XT600, loads of plastic bodywork. I took that all off and in front of me just appeared a bike. The wheels are custom built. These are one-offs that were made for this bike. Then you have to work out how are you going to connect the gears to the engine. The ideas were changing a lot, hence wood, weird front fairings, the positioning of that so that this would tip up and down and then stay in place. It took me a month. I mean, every little thing was tinkered with, fabricated chains. I mean, there's hundreds of hours in the seat alone. The rear light is carved out inside. You've got this beautiful thing and you have to drill a hole into the back of that. It took me 3 hours just to calm myself down enough to do that. It was never ending. And it still isn't, because now it's here and I'm pulling stuff off of it again. It's still a motorbike, isn't it? And I do want my builds to be rideable. But you know, we're not trying to build commuters. We're trying to build something custom, you know. That doesn't always mean that everything's going to work perfectly. It's gone. We all make mistakes. The mistakes are as important, if not more important, than what you got right. And there's loads about this that I think I got right, and there's loads that I think I didn't get right. Actually, that's not bad at all. Obsession is a really funny thing, isn't it? It can lead you down some pretty deep rabbit holes. There's still a long way to go until I've really defined what it is Lions Den is going to be. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to pinpoint where inspiration is going to come from, so not yet, but maybe in the future.